8:31.
Where in the world is
Gotta
Maggie
find out the answer to that
McDaniel?
fine question.
Where in the world is Maggie McDaniel?
Here she is.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Maggie.
How are you?
We're doing great. How about you?
I'm doing great, too. I don't belong either if it's like 18 degrees.
Yeah, right.
Put me in the balmy area, but not in the temperature area.
Maggie, I want to, because we talk about this around the edges and have for a couple of segments now, I want to spend a good bit of time, if we can today, talking about our upcoming pilgrimage to Poland, August the 25th through September the 5th of this year. I mean, so we're coming up. I mean, we're 9 months away?
Yeah, we're getting close. Less than that, actually.
Yeah, I mean, less time than it takes to develop a baby. I'm just saying, that's where we're at. And
we're about 7 months away.
Yeah, so here we are. I mean, we've got Monsignor Kabaki. We have the trip of a lifetime that's going to be presented to us. Obviously, you've been there. Monsignor Kabaki has been there to get ready for this trip. We have incredible spiritual leadership. And, my goodness, the itinerary, I'm just looking at it online now. I mean, you're going, obviously, to Warsaw, but then you're also going to Częstochowa. We're also going to be going to Krakow and other places. I mean, it's just one place after another in Poland because so many incredible things have happened there in history, yes, but most of them in modern history.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what's so incredible about it. And I think so many people can relate to it because they know about it. I mean, when we're up in the Warsaw area, we're going to visit where Helen Kowalska, went to church and came into the convent and whatnot. So who we know her as St. Faustina.
Yeah, right.
But then we'll see down when we're in Krakow, we're going to visit the Divine Mercy and we'll see where she's buried. So we have such the itinerary, I think, is really laid out quite nicely. We work well with our Poland partners, and everybody that's done this trip seems to absolutely love it. And I'm looking forward to it. And, and as you were talking about in the news, the 80th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz.
Right.
Maximum Kolbe, you talked about it wasn't just the Jewish people. There were many others who were caught up in the whole atrocity, and other saints, too, Edith Stein as well. But we will see the cell where Maximum Kolbe was when he died. It's really quite powerful. It's moving. It's disturbing. But I think it's something important to see. This is not something we leave off the itinerary because I think, as people say, if you forget history, you're going to repeat it. I think it's so important to see what happened, so we try and keep this from ever happening again in history. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and you've been, and so and everybody I've ever talked to who went to Auschwitz, it's such a moving spiritual experience, and it really does continue to affect you for the rest of your life, that man's inhumanity to man really convicts you that you've got to be kind, that we need to have a welcoming spirit and make sure that this kind of thing never happens again.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're going to visit so many great places, churches, shrines. We'll also see where Father Jerry, where he's buried. He was murdered for for standing up for the rights of the people, and that's just been 40 years last October.
Wow.
But we're going to have fun too. We have a great time. We enjoy the Polish people, the culture, the food, the wine. We're going to go down to Zakopane, where we're going to see where John Paul would take the university students. We have lined up, as long as the water level is good, a nice raft ride going through the mountains, and it's just really beautiful to see. We're really going to hit kind of all aspects of Poland and enjoy the country and the people and the food and the wine, the religion, everything. I think this is a great trip. If you're going to do a group pilgrimage and you've never done one, I think this is a great first one to do. And Poland is so Catholic.
Yeah, and that's
so Catholic.
And we're going to go into the information here in just a second about how you get signed up. But I think that is, of all the points, that one stands out in my mind. We go into these other places and love them. Oh, my goodness. Into France, into Italy, even into the Holy Land. And we see paintings of these heroes of the faith who came before us and these images. We go to Poland, we see pictures. I mean, these are people that have lived in modern times, and the church is alive there.
Absolutely.
So we're not just going to museums. we're going to an active faith community, and we're celebrating with them the very thing that they celebrate, these heroes of the faith from their own countryland.
Absolutely, it's beautiful. And let's not forget John Paul, too. You know, we're going to see where he was born and visit the church where he grew up and was baptized. So that's pretty amazing as well.
What an amazing opportunity for building your faith and really to be in that wonderful place, and especially accompanied by people who know what they're talking about, have been there before. And you got Monsignor Kabaki there.
Yeah, so, and we'll have daily mass in these locations. And let me tell you, I don't know how our priests do it. We have wonderful priests. The homilies they give are just phenomenal, and they always seem to relate it to not only just the reading of the day, but the location. And they bring, they tie everything in so beautifully. So you're so enriched every day, I believe, with the masses and the homilies that our priests have when we're on pilgrimage. It's really incredible. We're blessed.
One thing left to say is sign me up.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to have you sign up, but you can go to CatholicFaithJourneys.com and pull down the itinerary, and there'll be a link for the itinerary you can download as well as the registration form.
Hey, we're only taking 36. And the other benefit is, and I mean, it could go unstated, but we should say, you get to spend all this time with me every day. And so I asked Eileen about that. I said, what should I say to the people about the fact that they get to spend every day with me? And she went, oh. I think that's like a spiritual thing. But she said, oh. So
that's the penance, folks.
Life